going on, guys? I knew I was supposed to go to the track today. Unfortunately, they called it. Apparently, the weather god said it was gonna rain. Clearly, it's not raining. Anyhow, it was kind of more to my advantage. I was running like super late the past couple of days, trying to finish up all the small little things to make sure I'm ready to go to the racetrack. And I was even planning to take the dyno. I was like, I'll just go there, run it on M1, see what happens. I literally just put M1 in it, started, ran, adjusted a couple of things, and sure enough, it's happy. So the plan today, we're gonna run it on the dyno, only spring pressure. I'm not trying to break the world record on how much horsepower it makes. I can care less. We already know it makes so much horsepower. I'm not really worried about it. I just want to make sure that my wastegate is working good and my fuel is happy and no weird issues here and there. So it might only be like 1 or 2 runs, and that's about it. If it's running mint without 1 or 2 runs, I'm gonna take it off, drain the oil, put fresh oil, go through the clutch, and she will be ready for next Friday for my first race. So stay with me, and I'll keep you guys updated and show you what's going on. That was something. There's no way. Okay, what about this? I mean, my intake temp didn't go high. Alright guys, so here's what happened. I forgot my shift point at 11,500, and the dyno wasn't working. It just shut off so too early, right? So it was supposed to hit 12,500 before it actually worked. So what we're gonna do, I just did a couple adjustments to the ECU. The bike is running mint. Like, honestly, I don't even need to adjust anything, surprisingly. The Max ECU is just so smart that all I had to do is tell it, hey, I'm running methanol, and that's what the new lambda targets are, and it just corrects for you. It's just mind-blowing. I expected that I was gonna spend all day right here just going through what all the smaller steps to make it work very good, but it's working. So we're gonna try again, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so this was at 10 pounds of boost, which is just the spring pressure. I saw 297. No, this can't be real. Well, this is pretty accurate, but this can't be real. Only if 1000 RPMs I'm making. Yeah, well, this is not right. What I think I need to do, I think it keeps getting a weird signal from for the RPM. That's why it's not doing a full proper run. So I'm gonna readjust the dyno, and instead of RPM signal, I'm gonna just program it. So I'll set up fourth gear at, let's say, 6000 RPMs, and we'll try again with only the dyno without the ignition pickup signal. Before that, I will check my data and make sure everything's happy. All right, boys, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna calibrate the dyno to not use the ignition signal from my coils. I'm basically gonna program it. X speed would be this RPM. This way I won't have to worry about random ignition signals getting to the dyno and confusing things. Sometimes the new dynos, they just don't like vehicles that rev way too high, and it just confuses the dyno. And this is the best way to do it. So I'll keep you guys updated. Okay. Seems to be pretty stable. I mean, I'm not really pushing much. Dyno, no problem. Coolant, cool. Feels so weird sitting all the way forward. It just feels like it wants to throw me forward, you know? I will sit on the factory position for now. All right, so these are the numbers at 10 pounds. That's what I've been doing. So it made 185, a 161 at 10 pounds of boost, at 134. But for some reason, it stops the dyno on its own. I don't know why. So I need to play with these problems. But clearly it's making horsepower and it's healthy. As we can see right here, I just gotta turn box. I don't need that because I'm not using that. So anyways, I'll see what the dip is right now and why that happened. Hopefully the tune will show me what's going on. So I'll get back to you guys in a bit and let's see what happens. All right guys, so here's what I think. Obviously the bike is revving all the way to 12,500, but do you see these lines? That means the tire is spinning at this point. So if you look at this point graph, put it back, no. Well, the original, right here, you can see clearly that it was on the bike. The bike is just saucy, like it doesn't care. As soon as it gets into boost, you hit 9,000 RPMs, this thing wakes right up and it's blowing the tire loose. So what I did, I ratchet strapped it down just a little bit more. We're gonna give it one more try. Clearly it's working perfectly fine, so we're not worried about that department. Motor is running healthy, it's working really good. We're not trying to break world record numbers right here. I just want to really see what's a proper realistic number at 10 pounds of boost without it spinning. And so yeah, let's give it a try one more time and see what happens. It's hot. Do it. Alright boys, well, as you guys can see, mile per hour is back. The first one was 135. Clearly, even this one, so if you guys can see, it's starting to slip at 10,900. So 421 at 200 torque. Let me just make sure the boost is correct. Oh yeah, buddy, that was awesome. Just a couple clicks on the dyno and it just puts it right down. Okay, well clearly So I was having this issue last year, guys, about my turbo overboosting. Well, it did. Now they actually put the power down. Here, come look. So if you look right there, at 10,000 RPM is making 10 pounds of boost. But by the time I hit 12,500, see, by the time, well, it starts to shut. At this point right here, it's trying to shift. So, 28 pounds. And that's when probably blew the tire loose right here. So it was what, 10,900? 10,900. At 15 pounds, it made 420 horsepower. Then it just blew the tire loose in the dyno. Well, unfortunately, I might need to build a different exhaust manifold that will flow better into the wastegate. But she's awesome, boys. My nervous level just went from here to here. If it's making 420 horsepower of 15 pounds of boost. Man. It's working. Oh yeah, she's working. It's just what I love, the coolant temp. As I go down the racetrack, it's getting, well, not the racetrack, as I'm going down through the run on the dyno, because it's running methanol and it's so cold, my coolant temp is actually getting colder as I'm going through. Wow, this thing's impressive. Yeah, clearly I need a bigger fuel pressure regulator. This pump is just saucy. Never ends. .420 421, and then it blows the tire loose. Alright boys, well this is it for today. Please like and share and subscribe. I'll keep you guys updated. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And as you guys can see, it's not all about horsepower, it's really easy to make it. It's how to put it down is what's really hard, and how to control it. So, see you guys next week.